Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a pick a card love reading because it's the new moon today in Sagittarius, and yeah, it's there's new moons tend to be about completions of a cycle and beginning a new cycle, and this particular full moon is the first full moon along of a series of full moons along an axis of Gemini Sagittarius. Now Gemini is all about these full moons are encouraging people to think about what they lack in their life, what they want in their life. So there may be a sense of looking at what you want in relationships. Sagittarius is a sign that go and get what they want. So around this time, there may be an urge to speak your truth or to blurt things out. And Gemini is a sign that likes to experiment and try different things. So if you've been feeling like there's something lacking in your life, now is the time when people are going to be saying what they feel, really opening up about what they want from life, and possibly exploring their options. So it's a good time, I think, to do a love reading. So with a pick a card reading, what you need to do is just kind of clear your mind, clear your thoughts. Don't overthink it, and just kind of see if you feel more drawn to one card than another. Just see which one pulls to you. Think of the person that you are interested in. It could be someone that you're with. If you're in a relationship, it could be someone that you are just attracted to. It may be someone that you think might be attracted to you. Whoever it is, get them in your mind and see which card kind of pulls to you. If you pull to more than one card, that's fine. You can look at both of them. If you want to kind of do it again, think of another person and pull another card, you can rewind the video and come back and do it again. It is just a bit of fun. Obviously, this isn't a personal reading. It can't apply to every single person's situation. So do sort of take it with a grain of salt. It is just intended to be a fun thing. If anything does resonate, obviously get a bit of feedback from friends and family before you do anything sort of too rash. I don't want you to make any major life decisions based on what comes out in the reading today. So yeah, take it as a tool for introspection, a tool to help you work through your own feelings rather than actual literal advice. Okay, now what we have here is Monopoly pieces, and I've also pulled out some crystals as well, just in case you're more attracted to kind of colour than shape or a particular card. So card number one is the race car, and it's with this, I think it was Adventurine, I think it was called. This one is a rose quartz, and it's with the ship. Let's hope we ship someone today. The third pile is the dog. There he is. He's like a little Scotty Yorkie dog, and he's with the amethyst. And pile four is the cannon, and it's with this I think this is Jasper or Carnelian, one or the other. So I'm going to give you a moment with the cards, and then we'll jump ahead to pile one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so pile one, I'm going to move. You've actually got two cards here. Two cards came out for you from the Moonology deck. I'm just going to move these over here because they're going to be your advice cards. So we'll have a look at that towards the end. First of all, I'm going to pull some cards for your to find out what the person is sort of thinking, feeling about you, and what action they want to take towards you. So let's see what your person thinks of you. So for the people who pick the car, pile one, what does their person think of them? The Empress. Now, I'm only taking cards in the upright in this reading. So the Empress, this person thinks that you're everything. You're the full package. That you're it's like all the queens of the tarot rolled into one. So you're passionate, you're nurturing, you're caring, you're expressive, you're intelligent, you are passionate, just everything that anyone could possibly want. You're kind of like the full package in their eyes. It doesn't matter too much. Don't worry about if you if you identify as male or female, or your person, whichever sex or gender they are, don't worry too much about that. It's more about the energy. So they are seeing you as someone who is very, very nurturing and expressive and loving and almost like motherly, almost like parental energy. They feel like you could nurture them. They feel like you could provide for them and comfort them if anything is troubling them. Okay, so let's find out what they think about you. So that was what they feel about you. They may actually have put you on a pedestal. They may think that you're almost too good for them. You can see she's sitting on a throne here. But I think they think that if they were with you, with this rabbit, they feel like it would be a very abundant, an abundant relationship. So what do they think about you? What do they think about you? Oops. Okay, I did see the King of Wands then, but it didn't come out, so that's quite a lot of passion. What do they think about you? The Wheel of the Year. So this is the Wheel of Fortune card. So they might be thinking about taking a chance on you. They might be, or this might be feeling like if they got with you, they would be so lucky. It's almost like something to do with fate or chance. So you may have had a chance encounter with this person that turned out to be very, very fortunate, or you may feel like, or they may be thinking, I really want to be with this person, but it's going to take some kind of twist of fate, some kind of turn of events for me to be able to come forward towards them. Or they may just feel very, very lucky to have you in their life. Okay. So let's find out what kind of action is this person. Did you see that moth then? There was a moth came to say hi. What kind of action is this person going to take? Oh, they might not be taking a lot of action because you have the Temperance card. The Temperance is a card about patience, about really kind of getting control of your emotions, getting control of your impulses, and being very, very temperate. It is also the Sagittarius card, and I always think there's a bit of a conflict here with Sagittarius being a sign that kind of goes for what they want. They're very passionate. They really fly in. So they may be feeling like they need to balance out their emotions. So she's got one foot on the ground and one foot in this water, feeling like they have to kind of really balance themselves and ground themselves and get a control over their feelings towards you, because they really do have you on a pedestal up here. They really think very, very highly of you. Okay, so I'm going to pull now a card for the energy between you. What is the energy between the person who picked the car and their person, please? What is the energy between the couple in pile number 1? The golden egg. Oh yeah, they really feel like this is kind of like a golden opportunity. Just one second. That moth is really, really determined to come and say hello here. I think I might just accept him. He's just part of the reading now. I don't kill anything. I'm vegetarian, and I refuse to injure anything if I can help it. So unless something's been a real pest, say I had ants in the kitchen, you've kind of got to do something about that. But a moth that's come to say hello during my tarot reading, I'm just gonna accept him. With the golden egg, this is some kind of golden opportunity, a nest egg. There really is a sense of fortune here. Really feeling like this is a connection that brings a lot of abundance and wealth and opportunity and fortune. It's a lot of potential here I'm seeing. Okay, I'm going to get a card for the situation. So what is the situation between the car and their person? That's quite a lot going on there, I think. I'm going to put these cards back. There's far too many. I think I just had a bit of an accident there. Okay, so what is the situation, please? Can I just have 1 or 2 cards for the situation between the person who picked the car and their person they're thinking of? A card for the situation, please. Card for the situation, please. There we go. Time. a sense of, yeah, you had that card about patience, so a sense of things needing to take time, maybe things that almost like this clock, there's a lot of clockwork, so there may be a lot of things that need to move into position before you two can come together. There's a sense of like needing to work things out, needing to be patient, needing for the timing to be right. Okay, so I'm going to find out if there's any kind of anything blocking you coming together, or anything that needs to be cleared away before you two can come together. Oh, straight away I got a card there. I'm just going to pull that out and finish the shuffle. There we go. Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is a sense of disappointment, or things not working out. A sense of perhaps kind of not really being interested in any of the offers that are coming forward, but there's kind of, and I was saying about the golden egg being almost like a golden opportunity, so it's also almost like this relationship is a golden opportunity, but perhaps someone's had a lot of misfortune in relationships in the past, and this has left them feeling a little bit like they don't really want to they're not ready perhaps emotionally to start a new relationship now, and they can't quite see how much of a golden opportunity, how much of a gift from the universe this relationship could be. They've got their back turned to it, but it is, the universe is trying to bring it in here, and it really is a very, very prosperous relationship I'm seeing. So I think maybe this person with the time card, and with the patience card as well here, one of you just needs to be very, very patient, and one of you needs to be given some time to heal, I feel, in this relationship. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for where the movement is. What needs to happen to move forward with this relationship? How can this relationship move forward, please, for the car and their person? Oh. So this is the in-between tarot, so it's the Three of Coins, but it's kind of the card that sits, or the Three of Pentacles, it'd be in the normal tarot, but it's kind of sits between the Three of Coins and the Four of Coins, so the space between the two cards. So I'm going to say Pentacles because I say, people have told me I say the word coins weird, and I'm a bit paranoid about it, so I'm just going to say Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is a card about working together with people, so bringing in different skills and talents in order to make something successful. So this could be actually a work relationship. You may have met at work, or you may be working on some kind of project together, or you may actually just need to work on your relationship. This leads into the Four of Pentacles, though, which can be a little bit defensive, a little bit resistant, a sense of being a bit clingy, perhaps. So there's almost this need to sort of release whatever this, if someone's being clingy, that needs to be released, or if someone's being too defensive, this relationship can't really move forwards until that's cleared out. But with it being the Three of Pentacles, there is work being done on this, so someone may be working on their own healing and need a bit more time before they can come forwards and offer this, offer or accept this relationship. So let's get the advice card for you. Hopefully it's something nice. Oh, you've got two, haven't you? So you've got personal issues reach, a personal issue really reaches resolution. I don't know why that was such a tongue twister for me. Full moon in Cancer. And you've got this energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So if you feel like there hasn't been very much movement in this relationship, if you felt like you've been patient for a very long time, I feel like almost the universe is turning this wheel now. There is movement here. The energy is gaining momentum. I do feel like someone's healing here. Someone has had some kind of heartbreak in the past, or something that hasn't worked out for them, and they are healing from that. There's a sense that maybe this person may have lost someone with this angel here. Could be a mother with the Empress card. Yeah, someone definitely needs some time here, but there is movement forward, and that's the positive thing. They are working on themselves. The energy is gaining momentum. So, yeah, just keep being patient, keep giving it time. And I feel like when this relationship does mature and it does come in, it really is this kind of almost this gift from the universe. It's a really golden opportunity. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you, Pile One. Take care. Hello, if you picked pile 2, we're about to do your reading now. First of all, I'm going to find out what's going on in your person's heart space, so their feelings towards you. So for pile 2, what does that person feel towards them? What's going on in their heart space, please? That's quite a lot of cards. I'm seeing some positive cards though. I'm going to take the 2 main ones that fell out. There we go. I did also see the Queen of Cups, so that was a very positive card too. So pile number 2, your person sees the potential for a lot of happiness here. The Ten of Cups is a card about total happiness, like complete happiness. There's a sense of perhaps this person could envision living the rest of their life with you, and having that kind of happy family, happy home, just the perfect life really. They really see that with you. You may bring a lot of joy to their heart when they're with you. They may smile when they think about you. They may get excited when they know that they're going to see you or spend time with you. You may be childhood friends, or you may make this person feel like they're a child again with these children here on this card. It really is kind of like the happy families card. And that's with the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card about success. They may feel like they could have a lot of success with you, or that if they came forwards towards you, they would be successful. It's also a card about kind of being in the spotlight, or recognition, success, victory, recognition. So they may feel like perhaps if there's a bit of competitiveness about you, perhaps if other people are interested in you, or this person thinks that other people are interested in you, they think that they would have had this kind of great success or victory if they were able to have this relationship with you. Yeah, really, really sort of, there's a lot of joy and happiness and positive, very, very, very positive feelings there in that heart space. I don't know why I put the deck down. Just get that again. I've not left enough space for myself, so I'm shuffling around a lot. Okay, so let's find out what this person thinks of you. I'm so unprofessional. I try really hard, but I just... Okay, what does this person think about you? So pile 2, what does that person think about them? Okay, we've got a card. The Five of Pentacles. This is a card which carries with it a sense of disappointment or a sense of loss. Something that didn't quite work out. What I'm feeling here is that, oh, hello, Mr. Moth's back. We have a moth friend today. Wants to become and be part of the reading and help out, so I'm just going to let it. Yeah, there's a sense of perhaps they've made an attempt. You may not have even realised that they've made an attempt, but they may have made an attempt to come towards you in the past and it didn't work out, and it left them feeling really quite out in the cold, almost like friend zoned. You know, they or you may have had a relationship with this person that didn't work out, but they still have really, really strong feelings towards you there. It's like they can see that they were happy with you, and now that they're not with you, they're out in the cold. Or it could be that you're with someone else, or that you've chose someone else, and you know they want that success with you. They want you to be theirs, but they don't have you. They feel like they've lost you. This really is a card with a sense of loss and coldness, and thinking that perhaps that you have sort of shut them out somehow. There is a little flower here, breaking through the snow, so there's a sense of there still being some hope. They're still hopeful that this could work out between you. Okay, can I get a card for the potential actions, please? What potential action could Hyote's person take towards them? Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is usually showing a card where somebody's lying in bed, sort of making themselves a little bit sick or tired or anxious with their own thoughts. They're kind of thinking too much, and it's very, very draining for them. So they may have had this period where they've kind of gone a little bit inwards into themselves. Maybe they've used this time of self-isolation to kind of really, really think things over. But the imagery on this particular card gives me a sense of this person coming out of that period now and ready to take action. They've kind of, if something's made them feel a bit burdened, they've kind of got a grip of that now. They've got a handle on it, and they're actually holding this sword, ready to fight, ready to take action, ready to cut something out that perhaps doesn't serve them anymore. So I feel like maybe there's some kind of sense of loss, some kind of disappointment, which sent them into this kind of maybe they shut themselves away from you. Maybe they took themselves out of the situation and maybe even blocked you while they did this period where they were thinking about what happened. But in their heart space, they know that they really want success with you. They want that happiness with you. Okay, so this is the energy between you. Pop that back as well. So the energy between you is the whale. Oh, secrets. Have you got some great deep dark secrets that you're hiding, or have they got some deep dark secrets that they're hiding? There's a sense with the whale, it's an animal that dives very, very, very deep down underwater, into the darkness, and explores their feelings. Really, really sort of, I do get a sense that somebody's been very, very introspective here, really exploring their deepest, darkest selves, what really motivates them, what they want from life. But now they're coming up out of that. There's a sense of rising up now towards the surface, of secrets coming to light, of truths about to be told. And I feel like these are going to be like whoppers, big truths here coming to the surface, coming to light. Let's get a card for your situation. So what's going on with the situation for the people who picked the boat, please, for pile number 2 and their person? What's their situation? The key to the heart. This is looking really positive, actually. So yeah, there's a sense that maybe somebody's been feeling a little bit trapped by something. There's something with the situation that's made them feel closed off or trapped or unable to come forwards to you. But there is a key here. So perhaps you're unlocking their heart. Perhaps you've caused them to go into this. Perhaps they were quite cold before. They may be a bit of a standoffish person, or you might be a bit of a standoffish person. But there's a sense that one of you in this relationship is the key to the other person's heart. It's the key to unlocking sort of this deep, dark parts of themselves that they've kept buried. It's also 33 as well. So that can be the 3 is kind of a number about community, working with other people. And the 8 of Pentacles, yeah, there's a really sense of them working on themselves. Or somebody's working on themselves, really doing a lot of inner work, exploring the deep, dark depths of the soul. Okay, so let's get a card for what's blocking you, what's causing this relationship to stand still. Are there any obstacles to overcome, anything that needs to be released before this relationship can move forwards? Yeah, I was saying there's some kind of sense of disappointment there. We've got the 3 of Swords, so this is a card about heartbreak, something not working out in the past, and it's it really does look quite painful. Whatever it was really very, very painful. Caused them to a lot of emotional turmoil. You can see how choppy those waves are there. Feeling like possibly like a bit broken by it. Yeah, it feels like someone's been through something really very painful here with these cards. But they are coming up, they are coming to the light, and I feel like you are the person who can unlock their heart and bring them back this happiness. It's quite a lot of responsibility, actually. If that's the way they feel about you, that's quite a lot of responsibility on your shoulders there. Just be very, very careful with this person's heart when you're dealing with them. You don't want them to spiral back into this. That doesn't mean you have to sort of give them whatever they want, or, you know, let them treat you however they want to treat you. You know, you can still have self-respect, but, you know, respect them as well, and just be very gentle with them. I feel like they really need that right now. Okay, so let's find out where is the movement? Is there any movement here in this relationship? What's going on? What is moving in this relationship? Where's the movement in this relationship, please? Oh, yeah. Do you know, sometimes the cards just make so much sense. So this is the in-between tarot, and it's the space between two tarot cards. So it represents the Ten of Swords, but it's what happens after the Ten of Swords before it moves into the Ace of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is about really, really, like, it's something ending, and it's something. Swords are about thoughts, so it may be a negative thought pattern that's ending, or a kind of some cycle that's been, you know, with all this, there's whatever this was, whatever this very dark, heavy energy was, it's ending with the Ten of Swords. It may have already ended, because this is moving into the Ace of Swords now, which is someone speaking their truth, cutting something out, revelations coming to light, news coming in, and there's this butterfly as well, symboling I can't speak anymore. I feel like when this person comes forward, they're going to be absolutely gushing words, you know, tripping over the words, because they're going to have so much to say to you. I feel like they've been through so much. So yeah, the butterfly is a card about is an animal about change, about transformation, about if you think about the life cycle of a butterfly, they're a caterpillar, they're crawling on the ground, they're really low, and then they go into this cocoon state, this chrysalis, where they which I feel like is this Four of Swords energy, where they kind of it's almost like someone's wrapped themselves up in the duvet and stayed in bed and thought about things, and allowed this process of healing to be this kind of transformative energy, which has brought them into, you know, they're ready to come out now, and they're ready to shine and find their happiness, find their freedom. Yeah, you can see there may be an apology here as well, an apology or an explanation. I feel like there's going to be some sort of discussion here, where this person talks to you and tells you what they've been through. There may also be a sense of you two perhaps coming from almost different countries, different areas at least, possibly different parts of the world, because we have a Roman here, and this person who is, I think they're meant to be a Gaul, or a Briton, an early Briton. Yeah, so these people would normally be in conflict with each other, or not normally be in conflict, but there's definitely a potential there for conflict, but there's a sense of them reaching some kind of resolution there. So yeah, there may be a bit of a culture clash, or a sense of you being perhaps from different places, from different backgrounds. But that might be part of the transformative energy as well. You know, if this person has been raised in a certain way with a certain set of beliefs, perhaps there's a sense with this unlocking of the heart, perhaps their relationship with you is actually allowing them to break free from kind of old established patterns and explore a side of themselves that feels a bit more free, which I feel is, they really feel like their happiness lies with you. Okay, your advice card. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is a sign about healing, and the new moon. Yeah, so I feel like somebody has done a lot of healing here. And I was saying, with bring love into the situation, I think one of you definitely needs to kind of break this kind of silence, break this cold spell, and bring love into the situation to warm things back up again, change this winter into a summer. you know, you can go steady, you can drop little hints, you can be very gentle, either allow them to come to you, which I feel like, you know, I feel like they do need to come to you, but maybe they just need to know that it's safe to do so. I feel like they need to be treated very, very lovingly, very, very gently here. Okay, pile 2, I really hope that was helpful for you. Take care. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose pile 3 in the dog and the amethyst, this is your reading now. I have to say before we start, the cards were just so naughty for me then. In between each reading, each deck, I reshuffle the cards to get like the fresh energy, so that the same cards don't come out. And just cards were spilling out. There was the 9 of Cups tried to come out with this deck, and it just would not go back in. I kept trying to put it back in, and it was like it was squeaming away to get out. The 9 of Cups is a card about wish fulfillment. Feeling really, really happy, really good on your own, really emotionally stable on your own. So somebody may be independent here, someone may be not in a relationship right now. But all the decks, cards were just flying everywhere. It was really hard to handle. So somebody might be hard to handle, somebody might be quite hard to pin down, or be quite naughty or cheeky, I'm getting. So I'm quite excited to see what's going to come out here now. I'm going to find out what's in the heart space first, what this person feels towards you, what this person's emotions towards you. So pile 3, people who pick the dog, what does their person feel towards them, please? 6 of Cups. So this is a card about nostalgia. This might be a relationship from the past coming back around again. You may have been childhood friends, or there's a sense of thinking about this person's thinking about what made them happy, that kind of purity and innocence of childhood, what they wanted, what love was to them when they were a child, and perhaps there's a sense of wanting some kind of purity in this relationship, of things being quite simple. 6 of Cups is also a card about balance, of equal give and take, of sharing and caring. And I'm seeing with this water pump as well, it's like the emotions here are so abundant for you. There's this love is not going to run out. There's always going to be love there. So yeah, I feel like you perhaps you may have known this person for a long time, maybe, you know, a few years. They've got a lot of memories with you. I feel like they often remember things. You know, things might happen, or a song might play, or just someone will say something, and they'll think of you, and it'll remind them of something funny you said, or, you know, that one time when this happened. It's kind of like that. There's a lot of nostalgia here in the heart space towards you. You may feel quite childish together. You know, there may be a sense of almost being like best friends kind of thing, and like childhood friends, being in school and kind of getting up to mischief together. A really youthful energy. It's funny because it's nostalgia, which is quite an old energy, and this kind of youthful energy as well. They may even want to have children with you. There's 2 children on that card. Okay, so in their thoughts, what? Oh my goodness, too many cards. In their thoughts towards you. I saw the Magician as well, but these 2 cards are the ones that came out by themselves, so these are the ones that I'm taking. There's a sense of watching and waiting. In their thoughts, they're thinking that perhaps they know that you're coming. The 3 of Wands is a card about a decision being made. It's like they've chosen you. They know that you two are good together. And they're just waiting now. They kind of stood on this cliff top watching for you, waiting for you. Perhaps they're waiting for lockdown to end so that they can move. Yeah, it's a sense of watching and waiting, knowing that it's coming. And the sun is now this could be 2 things. It could be the sun is coming in to cast light on a situation, to illuminate a situation. They may be thinking, how can I express my love, or I know this is coming and I'm waiting for the kind of light to shine. But what I'm getting more from this is a sense of real happiness. You know, they know that you make them feel very, very happy, that this is in the thoughts. So I feel like this could almost be in the heart space. So they know, this is the brain, so they know that their happiness lies with you. They know that there's loyalty here. They know that there's it's almost like a sense of adventure as well, I'm getting with that horse. And yeah, feeling like a child, feeling very free. Just freedom and happiness, and a lot of happy memories I'm getting from this card today. Yeah, but a sense of this person's looking backwards as well, looking back at the past. So I'm going to pull more cards. I'm getting a sense of something, but I just want to kind of get more cards before, to kind of clarify it before I say it. So what's this person doing in their action space, please? What's going on in this person's action space? The Tower. Oh, so they may be going through something. Oh, it's like everything's in the wrong place. I almost feel like this should be the heart space, this should be the thoughts. But yeah, the Tower, and something's happening. Some realization is coming in for this person. It's really shaking the foundations. They may be making a really big change in their life that's quite dramatic, actually. Something's shaking them up. It could be that they're not even doing this intentionally. This could be the universe coming in, forcing them to move. If they haven't moved, this is like a lightning bolt hitting, forcing them into action, forcing them to make a change. I might get another card actually here. What's this Tower moment about? Why is the Tower here for pile three's person? Four of Pentacles, because they've been blocking this, because they've been defensive, because they've been guarded, because they've been holding on to something. It's like they should have moved with that Three of Wands there. They should have moved, but they didn't move. So there's this Tower moment coming in that's going to force them to move, force them to take action. It's like, no, we're not gonna let you sit around being guarded anymore. That we're gonna shake things up for you here. Quite not actually how this reading I was expecting this to go, with the way the cards were behaving, but I suppose there's a lot of excitement here as well, which I suppose is why there's so many cards trying to come out. It's, yeah, there's a lot to say, there's a lot to do, there's a lot going on here. Action that should be taken that isn't being taken. So what's the energy, please, between the dog and their person, the people who pick the dog and their person? What's the energy between Fish? So the first thing I got when this card came up was the sense of swimming upstream, fighting the tide. It's almost like there's it's like fate trying to take you somewhere, but someone's battling against it, which is why this Tower moment's coming in, to kind of shake them up, to kind of force them to move. Someone's going in the wrong direction. But the Fish card's also a card about great abundance, wealth, value. Yeah, but I'm getting swimming upstream, fighting the tide. Yeah, someone's resisting this, which feels very odd to me because it seems so happy in the heart space. Let's find a card for your situation. What's the situation, please, between these two people? Can you tell me about the situation between pile three and their person? What's the situation, please, between pile three and their person? Oh, the sun's on the bottom of the deck. Just quickly show you that. So we've got the sun card twice here. It may be a Leo that you're dealing with, or the Tower's Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. That's just the energy of these cards. We've got the this is the sexy lady. So she's got this necklace here signifying a femininity and the goddess Venus. Yeah, so this is very, very sexy energy. Someone's feeling a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy here. Yeah, but it's like someone's guarded against it, or someone's fighting it. I'm sorry, this lady has a boob out. I just want to make sure it's not, the reading's not inappropriate, so I'm just gonna have an amethyst on a boob. Okay, so what's blocking? What was causing this blockage? What's going on here? Oh, death. Something needs to end. So something needs to be cut out here completely. I don't know what it is that's the barrier is that there's a blockage here, and the blockage needs to end. The blockage needs to, I'm seeing, be stamped out. You can see how the horse is stamping on someone. So this doesn't mean literal death. It's a metaphorical death, a figurative death, the death of something in this situation. I'm just going to pull a clarifier. Why is the death card here? What needs to end? But this isn't something that you can move. Okay, so I just had to restart the recording then. I was having a few problems. So it's the death card here. Yeah, so this isn't something that you can kind of move away from slowly. This is something that needs to be completely cut out. There's something really blocking this relationship, and it's like it can't go on. It's like the universe is ending this completely, so you can't have this situation anymore. If it's either this relationship itself is ending completely, it's being blocked, it can't go on, or it's something else that's blocking the relationship. I did say what's blocking the relationship. Something else that needs to be ended before this relationship can continue. You've got Scorpio energy twice here as well. Why is the death card here, please? Can you clarify this death card for me? No, they don't want to clarify. I guess you know what it is that the barrier is. But let's find out. So let's get something more positive. What's moving forward, please, in this relationship? Where is the movement, please, in this relationship? I've got 2 cards. So the relationship does seem to be moving. And it's moving in a really good direction. Yeah, really good movement. Okay, so whatever this is that needs to be dealt with, it's a bit of an obscure reading, I have to say. I'm finding it quite hard to get a grip of what's going on here, so I suppose it's quite personal. I suppose I'm not meant to know. But the movement forward is that you've got the 3 of Wands going into the 4 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is this watching and waiting energy. So this is going to come to an end, and it's moving towards the 4 of Wands, which it can be a party or a celebration with and it's very, very secure foundations as well, very, very solid foundations. It's also, you can see it makes 2 11s. It's an 11-11 card, which can actually indicate soulmates or twin flames, sort of 2 people who are meant to be together. It's also the marriage card. So I'm quite surprised. I'm not going to lie, I'm quite surprised here, because we started off so well with that nostalgia card. And there's quite a lot of complicated energy here. The Sun card, the Nostalgia card, brilliant cards. But then whatever this is quite heavy energy. I wasn't expecting it to be moving towards the 4 of Wands, which could potentially be marriage. I mean, I'm very, very surprised, actually. You see these 2 people are really, really looking quite happy on their, the side-by-side, arm in arm, walking up the path towards whatever this celebration is up here, whatever this warmth and light is. You may be finding you may be going off together to either sort of isolate yourselves away from the world, or you may be going off together to a party together. You may hook up at a party, or a sense of sort of finding a community that feels like it's your soul tribe. Yeah, I was really quite surprised that card came out. I wasn't expecting it. And you've also got, oh, please focus, the Page of Swords moving into the Knight of Swords. The Page of Swords is sort of spying energy. So someone may have been watching and waiting with that 3 of Wands and actually spying on the other person, stalking their social media, asking friends, oh, is that person single yet? What's going on with that person? It's also, the Page of Swords can be, it's kind of about mental learning, mental knowledge, acquiring knowledge mentally. It can also be someone speaking their truth or news coming in. But this turns into the Knight of Wands, which is a much more mature energy. So once the Page of Swords, whoever's doing this watching and learning, it's going to mature into this knight who, this is someone who speaks their truth. They can actually go rushing in with the truth. rushing in with news, very cutting something out that needs to be cut out. Is action energy, a lot of action. So yeah, there's a maturing of this energy here. Let's find out what your advice card is. What's the Moonology got for you? Believe in the impossible, blue moon. So it's almost like there's something that feels very, very difficult here. You know, this tower energy and the death card, that's not an easy thing to do. It's something being cut out, and that's hard. You know, that's a hard action to take. This is action space. And it almost feels like, I was kind of saying, like, I can't believe this card came out, you know, with the marriage card. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but, you know, it's secure foundations, a really positive card. And with that being kind of like a wealth and abundance card, and the sun card being here, there's such a conflict of energies. It's almost like the situation is so dire. There's something going on that's so difficult that it almost feels like this happiness with these cards is impossible. But this is saying believe in the impossible. It's like your dreams can come true. It might feel like it's something that happens once in a blue moon. It might feel like it's something that only happens in the movies, in fairy tales. There's no chance of it happening. It's too difficult. But it's here. It is here, and you're moving towards it. It's telling you believe. I feel like you have to believe. You have to believe that it's possible to be able to take the action, you or the person you're connecting with. That was a complicated but very exciting reading, pile number 3. Believe in your dreams. Go for it. I hope that was helpful for you. Take care. Okay, pile 4. If you chose the Canon and the Carnelian, this is your spread. This is your reading. So let's find out what happened. What happened? What happened to us all? What 2020 happened to us? That's what happened. Let's find out what your person is feeling towards you in the heart space. So pile 4, the people who pick pile 4, what is their person feeling towards them, please? I'm trying to give me too many cards again. I'm seeing the Emperor and the 9 of Pentacles, but they didn't kind of properly come out, so let's keep going. Okay. 10 of Swords. They're feeling like this situation has ended. They don't think this is going anywhere. They may feel a little bit stabbed in the back. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Let's hope that the other cards come out a little bit better. Unless you want this situation to be ended. Unless you're like, goodbye. In which case, yay, it's ended. They know it's ended and they can feel it in the heart space. Let's find out what else is going on though. I'm going to pull advice for you so we can work this out. So what's going on in their thoughts towards you? What's this person going on? What's going on in this person's thoughts towards you, please? What is going on? I'm just thinking as well, actually, with that, oh my goodness, in their thoughts you've got the 10 of Wands. Wow. Heavy burdens, a long journey, but it's coming to an end. I'm going to keep going. The other cards may change the meaning of these cards. I don't want to speak too soon on these. I can't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to say that I saw the Emperor and the 9 of Pentacles. So the Emperor could be, you can see my knee. Hi, enjoy my jogging pants. The Emperor is a card about, it can actually be a husband, or kind of someone who's in a relationship. It can be a father. And the 9 of Pentacles is a card about being single, being good on your own. So actually, a relationship may have ended here. Somebody may have become single. Obviously, you'll know if that's your situation or not. So take it or leave it. If it's not your situation, don't try and make it fit. You can always sort of stick with the reading. We'll see what else comes out. But if it doesn't feel like it's your situation, just go back and pick another card, because this might not be for you. Let's keep going. What's going on in this person's action space towards you? This person's action space towards you. What's going on? What action is this person taking towards you? They're speaking their truth. You've got the Queen of Swords. Someone's communicating their truth here. Someone's cutting something out. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't mess around. She cuts things out if they're not working for her. She speaks the truth very clearly. She can be quite cold. I'm sorry if you came to this spread with a lot of love in your heart for this person. I think they're thinking that this has ended. I don't want to. Don't panic, please. Don't panic. Like I said, if that doesn't feel right, if that doesn't feel like that's your situation, please go back and pick a different set of cards. This is going to be a very unique situation for someone, I think, here. The underlying energy is the crocodile. It's watching and waiting energy. This is the energy between you. Crocodile. Someone lying in wait. Someone lurking. Someone waiting to snap. Someone waiting for you to come into the water so they can snap at you. It's not very good energy. Your relationship, you might have been together for a very, very long time. The crocodile is an old animal. I don't know why I'm hearing leather. I don't know why I'm hearing leather handbag. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Yeah, this is quite heavy energy. Heavy energy between you. I feel like this is a relationship that's ended. I feel like someone's picked this card. I feel like someone's done this on purpose to test me, to see if this is legit or not. I'm going to be honest with you. I think somebody has said, right, I'm going to think of someone that I've split up with. I'm going to think of someone that I don't want to be with, who I have quite difficult energy with, and I'm going to pick a card and I'm going to see what comes out for them. So if that wasn't you, then this isn't your reading. Someone's doing this as a test. And on the underline is the owl. Yeah, I know that you're testing me. I don't think you can trick me. My cards are always right. So yeah, let's get the next situation. As I said, if you don't feel like this is you, don't panic. This is someone testing me. Okay, so let's get a situation. What's going on? What's the situation here? What is the situation here? Oh, you've gone quiet now. What is the situation here between pile 4 and their person? What is the situation? Please tell me the situation between pile 4 and their person. They've gone quiet. They're like, oh no, I've been caught out. I'm off. I'm going. Luck, dice, a roll of the dice, a stroke of luck, tempting fate. The die has been cast. That's a quote from Julius Caesar. When he crossed the Rubicon, the die has been cast. It's like, right, I've rolled the dice now. I've cut something out. I've said something. The die has been cast. I'm taking my chance. There's no going back now. No going back now. Someone's left a relationship. There's no going back. You could actually, just to kind of bring a bit of hope into this, if you're sat here thinking, oh my God, I didn't know this relationship was ending. This might be someone else ending a relationship so they can come to you. The die has been cast. They've made the choice. They spoke the truth. Something's been cut out. They're coming towards you. Okay, you'll know in your heart space if this is your reading or not, if this is right or not, if this feels like it fits. You know, you'll know. If you're not sure, then this isn't your reading. Go back and pick a different one, or just leave it and walk away. As I said, this is someone testing. This is someone who's purposely thought of someone that they don't want to be with. So if that's not you, then this isn't your reading. The moon card. The barrier, the blockage between you is something that's not being said. It's something unknown. It's things that are hidden. So I feel like this is what's caused it to end. Secrets and lies being kept. A difficult energy. It's been cut out. It's no more secrets, no more lies. People are speaking the truth. I'm sorry, my voice has really changed because I know that this is challenging energy. I'm quite Queen of Swords energy. I'm a Libra. I'm an air sign. So there's no messing around with me. If something is cutting out, I can go really quite serious. I can go into sort of lawyer mode, and a bit argumentative. And I'm kind of feeling like I'm on the defensive now because I can tell this energy is trying. This is challenging energy. Okay, please tell me, where is the movement in this relationship, please? Where is the movement in this relationship? In the relationship between the person who picked the canon and pile 4 and their person. The 3 of Swords into the 4 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak. Yeah, a situation's ended, a situation's over and done. It's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside. That's Bee Gees and is it Beyonce or is it Destiny's Child? Emotions. So you can look up that song. It's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside. And it's so funny because if you think of the quote that I did with this, I said the die has been cast, crossing the Rubicon. It's Julius Caesar. We have this Roman soldier, this Roman general. He really does look like Julius Caesar, actually. It's the same kind of look to him. And he's got the moon behind him, secrets being kept. The 4 of Swords, so there's heartbreak, which is moved into a period of contemplation, of thinking, of going within, of working out what happened, thinking things through, thinking things over, reassessing, and it's a period of being quite withdrawn as well, quite almost like soul-searching energy, a period of feeling sort of very tired after a battle, very, very worn out by your anxieties, by your mental energy. Yeah, 100% something's ended here. So like I said, this could be the relationship between the 2 people. So whoever you were thinking of, you know that this relationship's ended. You're the one probably who threw the die, who told the truth, who cut things out. Yeah, you'll know if that's you. And I know that you're testing me. So hi. Hi, can't trick a tricker. Alternatively, this is if the person that you're connecting with has ended something. They've completely... 10s are the end of a cycle, and you've got 2 10s, and it's the 2 10s that are the negative cards. There's the cups and the pentacles in the tarot, the positive 10s, and the swords and the wands in the tarot are the negative 10s. You've got both the negative 10s. Something being cut out, burdens being put down, truths being spoken, whatever this negative energy is, completely being cut out. And it feels like someone's taking a gamble by doing this. It's like, right, I know that I've had to end this relationship. I have had to take a chance. I've had to roll the die. Yeah. There you go. What's your advice card? Be bold and make the first move. Oh dear. Yeah, I think you've made the first move. You or the other person has made the first move. They knew that they were burdened. They knew that their relationship had to end. They knew that they had to cut something out and speak the truth. And they're being bold, like Julius Caesar crossing the Rubicon, being bold, making the move. There's no going back. Cardinal moon, cardinal energy is boss energy, it's leadership energy. Yeah, going for what you want. No messing around with the cardinal moon. Wow, talk about ending a reading on a dramatic note. Hey, Julius Caesar rolling the die, crossing the Rubicon. There's no going back now. Thank you for testing me. Thank you, because I know that you were testing me, someone there, and I'm really glad you did, because I think that's pretty solid there. Pretty solid evidence. All right. As I say, if that didn't feel like that was you, because I feel like that was very specific, just go back, pick a different card reading, or leave it and drop it and don't think of it again. I feel like this person is who's leaving this relationship. They're leaving it, they're dropping it, they're not thinking about it again, they're done. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you. Please do take care. And once again, these readings, the cards that come out, it's just meant to be a little bit of fun. And anything that does come out that feels like it fits, do make sure you speak to people, get advice from friends and family before you make any rash decisions. Well, I can't speak anymore. Okay, take care.